Hi, this is Peter Churchill from the Washington DC Nonprofit User Group, and I'm just doing this as a set of videos to get the most out of reporting in Salesforce. So in this first video, I want to look at how we can take a simple table report filtered by just the name and instead use some advanced filter logic to get a more complex report, and then summarize that report by date and sum it up by the amount. So in this example, I have a report filtered by account name starts with report. But I want to go a step further and bring back either prospects or direct customers where the industry is energy. So how would I go about that? Well, I'd hit customize on this report and I would add a new filter for account type. And now as I hit account, it's already going to filter the fields down for me so I can choose account type. I can hit here and I can choose prospect. But instead of adding the other account type, I'm going to add that as a separate set of filters so that we can group by our filters in the advanced logic. So I'm going to add two more filters. We're going to choose account type again. This time we're going to choose customer direct. And finally, we're going to add a fourth filter, which is for the industry of energy. So again, I'm going to type to industry equals and energy. You can notice in our preview filter that we're not getting any results back because no result is going to equal all four of those items. So at this point we need to add our advanced filter logic. So on the list, instead of field filter, we choose filter logic. We always want one to be true because we still always only want accounts where the name starts with report, and we either want what's in filter 2 or what's in filter 3 combined with filter 4. So we use parentheses to add a filter here, and we say where 1 is true and either 2 or, and then we use parentheses again, 3 and 4. And finally we close the main bit here so that all of this is a part of one big filter clause. We do that, we hit OK, and now we can see the data on the screen and we'll run the report. We can see that on our data we have indeed now come back with account type is prospect or account type is customer direct with energy, but the customer direct and finance is no longer visible because it does not match 3 and 4 as a filter. Alongside this, we can also now add some groupings to our list. So we're going to go to the close date and we're going to say that we want to group by this field. Notice it's now dropped in the grouping for us. But with date fields we have a second option. We can group the dates by different timescales: week, month, quarter, year. So we're going to choose calendar quarter. We're also going to say, well, first of all we want to choose the name in there. So we're going to put the name down there and we'll run that report. And now notice that we can see by each account the value of opportunities by calendar quarter. But here we'd also like to be able to sum up the total amount, so we can go back to our report and we can add one more, which is where we can choose on the amount field. We click on next to the field and we say summarize. We hit sum, apply, we hit run report. And now in our final report we've got by each account, a filter by calendar quarter, but not only a sum of that but also sum by quarter and a total summary by each account. So we can now see not only the filters in operation but also the group by calendar timescales and the summary of the account number.